Yo, let's be real for a second. You ever been talking to a girl and it's going great? Like, you're vibing, she's laughing, everything's perfect, and then suddenly she just fades out? You're left on red. Her energy changes. She's not cold, but she's not warm anymore either. It's like she unplugged from you, and you have no clue what you did wrong. You replay every conversation, every text, searching for the moment it all went south. Yeah, that's what I call slow-motion heartbreak. It's that confusing, painful drift where you feel a connection slipping, but you can't pinpoint why. And most guys, they don't even realize they're the ones pulling the trigger. They think it's some external factor, something they can't control. See, it's not about saying something wrong or not being tall enough. It's about how you carry yourself when things get real, when the initial spark settles. Because girls don't just lose interest out of nowhere. They feel you slipping. They sense a change in your energy, a shift in your approach. It's a subtle shift, almost imperceptible at first, but it builds up, creating a distance that becomes harder and harder to bridge. Let me break it down. We're going to talk about the real body part that attracts women. And trust me, it's not what you think. The first way you lose her? You start trying too hard. This is a classic, and it sneaks up on even the best of us. You stop being you and start performing. The authentic, confident guy she was drawn to suddenly disappears, replaced by an anxious actor. You want her to like you so bad that you forget? You used to be the reason she liked you in the first place, just by being yourself. Remember that initial ease, that effortless charm? It gets replaced by forced jokes, over-the-top gestures, and a desperate need for approval. She doesn't want a performance. She wants the real you. When you try too hard, it screams insecurity, and that's a major turnoff. It's like you're constantly auditioning for her affection, rather than simply enjoying the connection you already have. This shift from genuine connection to a frantic chase for validation is often the first crack in the foundation. So, take a breath. Remember who you are and why she was interested in the first place. Authenticity is your superpower. Number 2, you ignore her energy. This is a big one, because communication isn't just about words, it's about subtle cues. You see the signs that she's pulling away. Maybe she's less responsive, or her texts are shorter. But instead of giving her space, you chase harder. You text more. You call more. You start panicking, thinking if you just try a little bit harder, you can win her back. And she feels that. She doesn't see effort. She sees pressure. She feels suffocated, not pursued in a charming way. It's like trying to pull someone closer when they're already leaning away. You just create more resistance, instead of trying to force a connection that isn't there in the moment. Sometimes the most powerful move is to step back. Give her room to breathe, to wonder, to miss you. Trust that if there's something real, it will find its way back. Ignoring her energy shows a lack of empathy and emotional intelligence, making her feel unheard and overwhelmed. Number 3, you make her your whole world. And I get it, man. When you finally meet someone who sees you, who actually gets you, it's easy to fall deep. It's exhilarating to feel that kind of connection, to finally have someone who understands your quirks and dreams. But the second you forget your own life, your goals, your friends, your passions, you lose the very essence of who you are. She stops seeing you as the guy she fell for, the interesting, driven man with his own vibrant life, and starts seeing you as someone who needs her just to feel okay. Someone whose happiness is entirely dependent on her presence. That's not love. That's emotional gravity. It's a heavy, suffocating force that pulls everything down. And no girl wants to drown in that. She wants a partner, not someone who needs her to complete them. Maintain your individuality, your passions, your friendships. Your life should be a rich tapestry, not a blank canvas waiting for her to paint on. A full life is attractive. A life consumed by another person is a red flag, signaling a lack of self-sufficiency. The fourth way? You never let her miss you. You're always there, always available, always responding instantly. When something's always there, people stop valuing it. Even if it's gold, scarcity creates value, even in relationships. Imagine a beautiful sunset you see every single day. Eventually, you might stop noticing its beauty, taking it for granted. The thrill of the chase, the anticipation, the desire to connect. These fade when there's no space for them to grow. It's not about playing games. It's about having a full life that sometimes means you're genuinely busy or unavailable. Give her a chance to wonder what you're doing, to look forward to your next interaction, to feel that little pang of missing you. Healthy space is vital for a thriving relationship, allowing both individuals to grow independently and then come back together stronger. And the last way, you stop growing. You get comfortable thinking she'll stay no matter what. You settle into a routine and complacency sets in. You stop challenging yourself, learning new things, pursuing new goals. You become stagnant, and that energy is palpable. But women don't fall for comfort alone. They fall for movement, for energy, for a guy who keeps leveling up, not for someone who stays stuck replaying the same chapter. They are attracted to ambition, to drive, to a partner who inspires them to grow alongside him. It's about continuous self-improvement, evolving into the best version of yourself, not just for her, but for you. When you stop growing, you stop being the dynamic, exciting person she initially fell for. You become predictable, and predictability can be boring. Keep pushing your boundaries, keep learning, keep striving. That spark, that dynamism, is what keeps attraction alive. Look, here's the truth. You don't lose a girl because you're not enough. You lose her because you forget to stay the person she fell for. You lose her because you abandon the very qualities that made you irresistible in the first place. Your authenticity, your self-respect, your own vibrant life. It's about maintaining your core, your essence, even as you navigate the beautiful complexities of a relationship. So if she's pulling away right now, don't panic. Panic only intensifies the negative patterns. Refocus, rebuild. Remember who you were before you started chasing, before you started performing, before you lost yourself. Reconnect with your passions, your friends, your goals. Re-establish your independence and your self-worth. Become the best version of yourself, not for her, but for you. Let your own light shine brightly again. Because the real power, it's not about making her stay. It's about becoming the kind of man she regrets leaving. It's about embodying such a strong, authentic, and vibrant presence that her absence feels like her loss, not yours. This is Teenlens, where we don't beg for love, we become it. We focus on building ourselves into irresistible forces. If you felt this, if these words resonated with you, hit that like button, share it with your boys who need to hear this, and subscribe for more real talk like this. Stay sharp, stay real, stay Teenlens. We're here to help you navigate the intricate dance of love and relationships. Always remember your worth. Cultivate your inner strength and watch how your relationships transform. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one, ready to empower you further on your journey.